Welcome dear students. Today we have to start first chapter of Maths 1, that is set. In this chapter we have to learn introduction part of sets, various methods of writing the sets, various type of sets and different operations on a sets. We have to start introduction part of the sets. Dear students, in our daily life, we observe various collections of objects, and these collections are well known with their proper name. Suppose this is a collection of keys and it is well known as a bunch of keys. These are the collection of books, and this collection of books are well known with its proper name as a pile of books. Same way, if we see the collection of flowers, and this collection of flowers are known as a bouquet. Why this collection of objects are known as a proper name? Because the objects of these collections are clearly decided. Therefore, such collections, which objects are clearly known, then such collections are called as sets. Some examples we have to see. First one is days in a week. Days in a week. We see the second example, that is months in a year. Happy person in a village. Fourth one, brave student in a class. Now, these are some examples I have written on a board. Here, days in a week. We can count how many days in a week. There are 7 days in a week. If we can list the days, then we can make the list of days. That means we can clearly and definitely find out the objects in this collection. Therefore, this collection is called as a set. Second example, months in a year. All of you know that there are 12 months in a year, and if we try to write the all months in a year, we can write it very clearly. Therefore, objects of this collection are well defined and clearly decided. Therefore, this collection is a set. If we consider the third example, there is a collection of happy person in a village. Fourth one is a brave student in a class. The concept of happiness and the brave is relative terms. That means they are differ. To be happy and to be brave, they are different from person to person. Therefore, we can't clearly decide the objects of this collection and the objects of this collection. Therefore, these two are not a set. From this, we can observe that if the objects of a subject are clearly defined, then that collection of object is called as a set. Now we can take another examples. Suppose we have to write the even numbers. Then even numbers, we can write out the even numbers. We can make the list of even numbers. Therefore, collection of even number is a set. Then we can take out the another example, that is collection of prime numbers. There are how many prime numbers are there, which they are, and if we try to write, then we can make a list of that objects prime numbers. Therefore, collection of a prime number is also a set. Now, I think everyone understood the concept of sets. A well-defined collection of objects is called as a set. Now, we have to see various another concept of the sets. While writing the sets, we have to use the capital alphabets. Suppose I have to write the set of prime numbers. Then the set of prime numbers is denoted by capital letters A, B, C up to Z. And if we have to denote the elements or the member of that set, then member of that set are denoted by the small letters. Elements or the member of the sets are denoted by the small letters. And when we have to write the set, we have to use the curly brackets. Let's take an example, that is set of even numbers. And I denote this set by a capital alphabet B is equal to, then I have to make a curly bracket. In that bracket, I have to write even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. Now, this is a set, and if this set is denoted by the capital alpha letters, then we have to write here 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. Even numbers are there. Now, I denote this set by a capital letter. Now, these elements I have to show, then I have to use the small letters. One concept we have to learn here. Suppose 2 is the member of this set A. 4 is the member of this set A. If I have to write this by using symbol, then I can write it like this. Suppose 2 is a member of this set, then I have to use this symbol, and here I have to write B. That means number 2 is the element of set B, is the member of this set B, or we can say that 2 belongs to set B. Similarly, we can write 4 belongs to set B. This symbol, meaning of this symbol is belongs to, or 2 is element of set B. If I have to write 6 is the element of set, therefore I can write 6 belongs to set B. Now, if I have to write here 3 does not belongs to set B, then I can use here 3 is not the element of set B, therefore I can write like this symbolically. 3 does not belongs to B. Here I can write 5 does not belongs to set B. Therefore, we learn two symbols. First symbol is like this, and meaning of this symbol is belongs to, and this symbol is does not belongs to. Symbolically, we can use by using these two symbols, belongs to and does not belongs to. Dear students, we have to see the sets of some numbers. Sets of some numbers. All of you aware about the various type of numbers. First, the numbers which we are using to count for counting. That numbers are called as natural numbers, and set of natural number is denoted by n, and we can write here 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. This set is called as a set of natural number. The another example, the set of whole numbers. If we add 0 in a natural number, then this set of number is called as a set of whole numbers. And another set is there, and that set is a set of integers which is denoted by letter I, and here we can write -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Therefore, this set of natural number is denoted by letter n. Elements are 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Element of set of whole numbers denoted by letter W. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Here set of integers -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. This is the set of integers. Now we have to start new topic, methods of writing sets. Dear students, there are two methods of writing the sets. First is listing method or roster method, and second method is known as a rule method or set builder form. First of all, we have to see how to write the set by using listing method or a roster method. In this method, we have to write all the elements of given set in a curly brackets. This is the first condition. Second condition, we have to put comma between every elements, and the third one is we did not have to repeat the elements. That means if one element is come twice in a set, then we have to write it for only one time. Repetition should not be there. These are the three rules while writing the set in a listing method or a roster method. We take one example. B is a set of even numbers between 1 to 10. Now this is one example. B is a set of even numbers between 1 to 10. Now this set we have to write using listing method or a roster method. First of all, the set is denoted by capital letter B. Then we have to put sign of equal. Then we have to make the curly bracket. Now in that curly bracket we have to write all the elements present in this set B. Now which are the elements? Elements even numbers. All even numbers? No. The numbers between 1 to 10. Between word is also important. Even numbers between 1 to 10. Between 1 to 10. Therefore first of all we have to write 1 is not a even number. Second even number is a 2. After 2 there is a 3, but 3 is not a even number. We have to write 4. Then next number is a 5, that is also odd number. Next even number is a 6. Like this we have to write 8, and 10 is the even number, but we have to write between 1 to 10. Therefore we did not have to write 10. Therefore these are the elements. We write it in a curly brackets. While writing the next elements we put the comma between two elements and we complete the curly bracket. This method we write the B is a set of even number between 1 to 10. We write this set in a listing method, or it is also known as a roster method. Again I repeat, while writing the set in a listing or a roster method, we have to write all the elements in a curly brackets. Second, we have to put the comma between two elements. And next thing, we have to write every element one and only one time. Repetition of the number should not be there. We take another example. Suppose I have to write C is a set of numbers. C is a set of numbers, or the set of digits. Present in a number 3, 2, 4, 5, 3, 2. One number is given, 6-digit number is given, and we have to write the digits in a set. Therefore the name of set is a C is equal to, we have to start with curly brackets. In that curly brackets, first digit is a 3, therefore we have to write here 3, put the comma. Second digit is a 2, then write down 2. Third digit is a 4, therefore we have to write here 4. After that there is a 5, therefore we have to write 5. Next digit is a 3, but we have already written the 3, therefore no need to write again this 3, and there is again 3 which is already written, therefore repetition is not there, therefore our set is completed. These are the two examples we have written by listing method, or same method is known as a roster method. Now we have to say the second method of writing the set, that is rule or set builder form. In the listing method, we write the elements of that set in a curly brackets. But in this method, the name itself suggests us the rule or set builder form. That means some unique character or some unique property. That property we have to write in a curly bracket. That means the elements came together by a unique property. They possess one unique character. That unique character we have to write it in a curly brackets. That method is known as a rule method, or it is also known as a set builder form. Suppose I write here the set B is a set of natural number between 1 to 10. Now this set we have to write by using the method rule or a set builder form. The name of set is a B, therefore we have to write B, put equal sign, then make the curly brackets. Here set of natural numbers between 1 to 10. Suppose these elements are supposed to be small letter A, therefore we have to write A. Then we have to put a vertical line or we have to make a column like this. Means that such that means B is a set of A such that this A means natural number. Therefore we can write A belongs to natural number. But all natural numbers? No. That natural numbers are between 1 to 10. The natural numbers, that is A. That means the elements of set B have two conditions. First condition, they are between 1 to 10, and second condition, they are natural numbers. Therefore, first condition we write here, B is a set of A such that A belongs to natural number. That means A are the elements of set B and that elements are belong to natural numbers. But not all natural numbers. They are between 1 to 10. Therefore, we have to write this A is greater than 1 and less than 10. This condition is our second condition and we have to complete the curly brackets. Now see how to read this. B is a set of A. B is a set of A. But how the A? A carries two properties, conditions, two conditions. First condition, A is a natural number, therefore we write here A belongs to set of natural numbers. And second condition, A is between 1 to 10. For writing that, we use A is greater than 1 and less than 10. Therefore, this type of writing the set is called as a rule method or it is a set builder form. Let's see the another example. Suppose I write here set A is equal to 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. This set written in a listing method. Now this set we have to write it in a rule method or a set builder form. For writing this set in a rule method, we must know by which property these elements get together. See the numbers carefully. 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. These are the multiples of 5. But all multiples of 5 are there? No. Therefore, here two conditions are there. First, we have to write A is a set of, we can write variable x. That means A is a set of x. Then this vertical line, or we can use column like this, or vertical line. A is a set of x such that x is a multiple of 5. Multiple of 5. But all multiples of 5? No. They are up to 25. Therefore, we can write here A is a set of x such that x is a multiple of 5 and x is less than 30. Two conditions are fulfilled. First, all these numbers are multiple of 5 and all these numbers are less than 30. Therefore, this set which is given in a listing method, we can write it in a rule method. This we can write in another way also. See, if we observe this is these numbers are present in a table of 5. Therefore, we can write it like this: A is equal to set of x such that x is equal to 5n. It is the table of 5, therefore we can write here 5n. But second condition is that n is equal to the table of 5 up to 5, therefore we can write n value is 1, or it is 2, it is 3, or it is 4, and it is 5. That means if we 5 into 1, we will get 5. 5 into 2, it is 10. 5 into 3, it is 15. 5 into 4, it is 20. And 5 into 5, it is 25. Like this, we can write another way also. Now, I think all of you understand what is the rule method and what is the listing method. How to write the set in a rule method and how to write the set in a listing method. While writing the set in a listing method, we have to take precautions. We have to write all the elements in a curly brackets. Every elements we have to write only one time. If the numbers are repeated, we have to write number one time only. Second, we have to put the comma between two elements, and we can write the elements in any order. Then there is a rule method. In this rule method, we have to write the property by which the elements are came together. Here we saw the two examples which is written in a rule method or a set builder form. Now, in your textbook, on page number 3, some examples of rule method or set builder form are given, and same sets are written in a listing method or a roster method. Go through these examples, try to understand this, and after that one box is given. Try to solve this box and write down in your notebook. Now we have to start the first question of practice set 1.1. Now I will read the question. Write the following sets in a roster form. See the question, write the following sets in a roster form. First example is given, it is set of even numbers. Now this set we have to write in a roster form. Roster form, or it is also called as a list method. Set of even numbers. The name of set is not given, therefore we can write any. Therefore we write here A. In curly bracket we have to write the elements of that set. Now it is the set of even numbers. Even numbers. First even number is 2, therefore we have to write 2. Then we have to write 4, 5, not 5, even number, next even number is a 6, then it is 8. Like this, there are infinite even numbers. Therefore, after this, we have to put comma and draw exactly 3 dots. It suggests that there are many another even numbers are there. We can't complete the list. Therefore, we have to put the 3 dots, and therefore A is a set of even prime numbers. This precaution you have to take. We have to put 3 commas, 3 dots in such type of sets which contain infinite number of elements. Then there is a second sum is given, set of even prime numbers from 1 to 50. Now see, this set we have to write it in a listing method or a roster form. Set of even prime numbers. We have to write prime numbers, but which prime numbers? Even prime numbers, and between 1 to 50. 3 conditions: prime numbers, but that prime number should be even and lies between 1 to 50. Now see, we have to write B is equal to, in curly bracket, we have to write the even prime numbers between 1 to 50. Now, which are the even prime numbers between 1 to 50? There is one and only one number, that is 2, and the set is get finished. There is one and only one even prime number between 1 to 50. Here the number of elements in this set are limited. One element is there, but in this case there are infinite number of elements. Therefore, we put 3 dots. Here it is not necessary because the set is numbers are limited numbers. Then there is a third example. In that, set of negative integers. The set of negative integers. Set of negative integers. Now, negative integers. Which are the negative integers that we have to write? Suppose D is a set. In that set, we have to write the negative integers. Negative integers, all of you know, -1, -2, -3, and so on. Here also, the elements are infinite. Therefore, we have to put exactly 3 dots. These are the 3 sums. Remaining part we will see in the next videos. You have to write this practice set in your notebook. Thank you.